Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. I just woke up and I am just so unbelievably continuously impressed by Pokeforce. They continue to do everything correct. And let's go ahead and actually talk about what I mean by that by actually reading this announcement, this update within their Discord where they shared everything openly. And I just love that open communication from video game developers. Let's jump into it. Hello everyone, welcome to our first State of the Game update. I plan to do these at least once a month moving forward. Originally the plan was to write a monthly development blog, but that doesn't encompass nearly everything that is going on behind the scenes at Pokeforce. So let's stop there for a second, talk about that. They're letting us know they want to do monthly updates with the player base. Hopefully they'll continue this for a long period of time. Obviously, the big thing with Pokeforce is like everything's just getting started. This is their first time doing this. It's easy to upload a monthly update like this once and then never do it again. Let's see if they continue. Like the continuous progress is what really starts to matter and show with projects like this. Quickly, if you aren't familiar with Pokeforce, Pokeforce is one of the biggest upcoming Pokemon MMOs that I'm super excited for. I did some testing on. It's not open to the public yet to play. They do quick little tests here and there. We'll get into when their next test is coming up, actually, if you're curious to come play. So let's continue on. Firstly, I'd like to welcome Kupo, Drunk, Mage, and Warren to our moderation team. That's pretty cool. I don't really know any of them, obviously, but cool. Furthermore, we'd like to include a few more community guides. Big welcome to Emma, Mikayu, and BMO. Additionally, I'm happy to welcome Ghostius to our Discord administration team. All right, cool. Some new members of the team. The team is growing. That's always a good sign, especially at this stage. The fact that they're also like taking on people pretty quickly could be good, could be a little rough. We'll see what happens. As you've seen in development media and burst test, we've made leaps and bounds of progress since our November 10th demo, including fixes to players syncing. AKA there was moonwalking issues, followers being in the wrong spot, overloading your network with useless data, as well as introducing our, Pokemon game. There's been a few concerns regarding our direction towards mobile and battle support, so let me clear up any concerns. I'd like to start by saying we will be offering Android phone support on launch, but our demos will be Windows/Mac/Linux only. Android demos are plausible and most likely in our burst test format, but we do not plan on supporting Android in any of them during our roadmap. That's really, let's stop for a second, talk about it. Essentially what they're saying is they've been doing these like burst tests or these tests in general where they may keep the game up for 12 hours or so, and they'll probably only be keeping those to Windows or whatever, but they might be able to do the burst test, which is like an hour or so, like a shorter amount of time on Android. That's kind of interesting. Androids are plausible, so that's kind of interesting, but they probably won't like allow longer releases like on Windows and stuff until the actual release of the game, which might not be for another year or so. The full release of this game may literally not be for another year or so. We went over the roadmap before. It's quite a long journey, but everything's being executed pretty well so far. Let's go ahead and scroll down and keep reading. Furthermore, while it was an idea to host the Pokemon Showdown battle engine for Pokeforce, it has become abundantly clear during our tests that the code is not modular enough to support our ambitious aims, such as raids, battling with friends in 3v3 formats, or anything else we want to cook up. Therefore, we are planning on writing our own engine that allows us total and complete control over the way battles are processed. We do intend to use the formulas provided by the popular information, such as Pokemon Showdown. We're excited on this front because it means not only do we have control over the flow of battling, but we also have complete control on custom formats such as raids. In short, Showdown, while a popular engine, offers a serious lack of modularization and is simply not to our standards that we have set for this game. I have full faith that we can write our own closed source version that encompasses what we need, or write a more modern version that is open source to the community to assist with. There's a lot of things there. Let's, once again, read a paragraph and talk about it. So they're not going to be using the Pokemon Showdown engine. They plan to do that because they want to be able to do stuff in a more MMO format, things like 3v3, things like more communal stuff, raids, yada yada, right? That makes sense. Now, that's, once again, pretty much everything Pokeforce is doing. Everything they're saying is so correct, and it's so exciting to see, but it's just a matter of what happens. Like, obviously, actions are more powerful than words, right? I don't want to, discredit them. Everything they're saying right now is perfect. We do have to wait and see when that action comes, right? That's the main thing. Just, be patient and, let's not get too hyped up. It's pretty exciting stuff, but you don't want to get overhyped up. And then they go on to say that they go on at the very last sentence, or write a more modern version that is open source to the community to assist with. The idea of them writing an open source battle engine code is really, that's so, there's just a lot of coolness there. That's interesting. Okay, continuing on. On the design side of things, we have a lot of moving parts. Expect a Wikipedia released alongside our demo releases. The fact that they're going to be building, I'm going to stop there for a sec. The fact that they're already planning on building the Wikipedia alongside all of the beta tests and stuff, as opposed to letting the game release and then developing, I really like that. As the faster you get a Wikipedia developed, the faster you get information spread. I feel like it really, really helps new players stick around in the game. One of the biggest issues PokeMMO had forever is that the game would recycle new players all the time. PokeMMO had no problem getting new players. What it had was a huge problem of players sticking around because there was so little information on what to do at the end game, or just how to get through certain things, or how to beat certain fights. People would quit PokeMMO all the time. Now that we have more resources and information there, it's a lot better, but that took us, 9 years out of the 11 years the game's been out. So that took us way too long. But all right, continuing on, where were we at? Which will, okay, alongside our demo releases, which will help you along the way as you learn all the custom parts of Pokeforce. Custom parts is good. And we get familiar with how we plan the overall design of the game. We're super excited to bring you to a brand new Pokemon experience never seen before, but one also that stays true to the original version of Pokemon. The team and I are super ecstatic about what's in store. Once these details start becoming more clear, I'm sure all of you will be keen to dive right in. And don't forget to craft your suggestions in the suggestions channel. Definitely check this out for sure. Once again, thank you for being a part of our lovely community. It's my pleasure to announce that the January demo is now slated for January 18th to the January 21st. So a 3-day demo. That's longer than I've seen before, where we'll be testing all these new features, such as our initial battle engine. They plan to have their battle engine made by January 18th. That is crazy. That'll be one of the big checkpoints. If they can make that date, that's going to be really impressive to me. As a final note, we plan to host a Christmas demo. This is totally new. They're doing a new extra demo that we didn't know about prior to this. A Christmas demo, December 22nd to December 26th. Mark your calendars, where you'll be able to complete our special Christmas event and earn yourself the very rare Santa hat. Details on the event are to follow, so stay tuned. If you want to get yourself a hyper rare limited event in a pre-alpha version of the game that should carry over from if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, apparently they even go on to say, I can drag this down. One final announcement: the Santa hat will be locked to your Discord account, and you'll be able to receive it via confirming your Discord account in-game on launch. So you will carry over the exclusive Santa hat over to the actual server launch. This is what everybody talked about when there's that big hyper rare vanity, such as the Electric Storm or the Q hat or the Desu Lab code in PokeMMO that's worth 15 billion Pokeyen. This could be it. Now, because a lot more people may know about it, it's not going to be crazy. But at the same time, how many people really know? How many people are really going to watch this video? How many people are really going to know about the Santa hat? Right? Probably less than 5,000 in the whole wide world. Right? That's kind of I would guess less than 5,000. And if less than 5,000 people know about a vanity, it's going to get expensive in the future. It's going to be rare. It's going to be interesting. If this game becomes at all substantialized and at all popular, which I think it really, they're just doing everything correct. All these sayings, and not even, they did the one test before. The game itself was good before. So if they can hit these dates, I think that'll be one of the biggest telltale signs of the future of Pokeforce. If they can hit this date, December 22nd to December 26th. If they can hit this date, especially January 18th, I can't believe they're hosting a Christmas event while the game's in pre-alpha, not even out. That is crazy to me. Interesting decision. I respect it. I'm just excited to see what happens. So I will see you guys on the Christmas update for sure. I'll be playing Pokeforce. Absolutely. Hopefully you guys will be as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're excited for Pokeforce as much as I am. Like the video if you did enjoy it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO information, and nowadays PokeMMO information, just PokeMMO videos as well. Twitch is linked down below. I stream it Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Usually PokeMMO, sometimes Pokeforce. And that's pretty much it for me. Have a great day. I will see you guys later. Peace, Areno.